How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to Ledger Live. I'm coming to you via webcam from outside the State House in Trenton, where both the Assembly and the Senate are debating Governor Jon Corzine's $28 billion state budget that raises some taxes, it cuts some spending, it defers some payments off to the future, and it uses a bunch of federal stimulus money to close a huge budget gap. Now, Republicans have been apoplectic all day about this, but really there is nothing they can do to stop this thing. The Democrats have majorities in both the Senate and the Assembly, and by the time you log on to watch this video, they probably will have already passed it. Over the past few hours, here's what the Republicans in the Assembly have done. One after another, they have gotten up and used their time to read letters from fed-up New Jerseyans who say they can no longer get by because they're being taxed to death, and they're thinking of moving to other states like Pennsylvania or North Carolina.
Plan seem impossible. Just as I would like to stay in this beautiful state and have my children remain here, so would my constituent from Roselle Park.
It's all very Joe the Plumber of them. Or maybe Ken Burns. Dear Assemblyman, I cannot take the pain and heartbreak any longer. The property taxes on the two-bedroom townhouse have hit $10,000. And I can no longer make the payments on the escalator. I've called New Jersey 101.5 FM for the 700th time today, but all their DJs already live in Pennsylvania. So I'll be leaving tomorrow for South Carolina. I hear they have a good governor there who runs things well, not like our Jon Corzine. I will miss New Jersey, especially my breakfast of pork roll, egg, and cheese. Sincerely, Joe the Taxpayer. Well, it wasn't exactly like that, but it was close. The letters kept coming and coming. There was one from Donna from Tabernacle, another letter from a woman named Marie. They didn't say where Marie was from. Assemblyman Joe Malone, he read a letter from a guy named Ted from South Brunswick. Things are so bad for Ted that, of course, he too is thinking of moving out of New Jersey.
I think what we're trying to do is to give a voice to people in the state of New Jersey. Many times people feel frustrated and disassociated with the process that goes on here in Trenton. And I think as a group we felt that the best thing for us to try to do was to listen to what the people in the state of New Jersey were saying, inject their thoughts and feelings into this budget process. I can't go to the deli, I can't go to a store, I can't go to the supermarket without people stopping me and asking me pointedly, what in God's name is the state of New Jersey doing to me? Why are they driving me out of this state?
Then Assemblyman Dave Wolf gets up and he says he was just driving along one day when somebody flashed his headlights at him, so he pulled over and the two started talking about how bad taxes are in the state. Let me get this straight. You're driving along and somebody flicks their headlights at you and you get out and talk to the guy?
I flew over the side of the road and he started talking to me about what was I going to do as a legislator to help him with his problems. And I said, I really have to get to Trenton. Give me your phone number. And I called this gentleman. He said he lived in Brick Township. He had an auto body shop in Passaic. He had 4 employees, and he really couldn't keep his head above water.
Well, the Republicans just kept reading and reading. There was this letter from Daniel from Piscataway.
He wrote, I lost my job October 24, 2008. Property taxes increased. Fees, fines, taxes, corruption, pay to play are forcing me to make decisions I would not have considered several years ago.
The Democrats talked a lot about people moving to other states, too. Assemblywoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman got up and said all these people who are moving out of state are moving to states with even worse budget problems than ours, places like California, where they're considering letting people out of jail because they can't pay for it. Maybe all those people who wrote letters to the Republicans this year about moving out of state can send us postcards when they get there. They'll make great fodder for next year's budget debate when the Democrats will no doubt be reading them across the aisle to the Republicans about the budget prepared by Governor Chris Christie. Take it easy, Jersey.